What has given rise to the incidence of refuse?
Well, so it's easy for me to just throw the agency under the bus, but I won't do that. That's the agency that's responsible, that we all know, LOMA. But it's so we've asked them to do a job the scale of which we did not predict. And that scale is really unprecedented in this part of the world. So we thought that we are generating 13 tons on a daily basis. It turns out we are generating about 17,000.
Who misled you?
How do you think you're generating 13 tons and it turns out you are generating 17,000 tons? What kind of miscalculation is that? 13 tons, 17,000 tons. The difference is too much. That is not an oversight. That is not a mistake. This is just incompetence. That you think you're generating 13 tons and it turns out you're generating 17,000 tons. How does anyone come to the public to allege to this kind of... This is not something you come out and say as Deputy Governor and you're saying it with your full chest.
No. So it's figure. So that's why we said, if you go around every part of Africa, if you go to Accra, Lagos, Lome, Freetown, what you see is disorganization. As a people.
Of course, the typical playbook. Instead of us to accept that we're failing, the next thing to do is to compare us to other failing countries, because our mates, they used to compare us with countries that are doing well. We must always be compared with failures. Because what do you mean you're not calling Lome, Ghana, and saying Freetown and saying they are also disorganized? I'm pretty sure Ghana knows how many tons of waste, or Accra knows how many tons of waste they generate. This is the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, so guys, this is not a random person. For the last 8 years, the Deputy Governor of Lagos for the last 8 years is only now coming out to tell us now that Loma miscalculated how many tons of waste we generate in Lagos.
The first thing we need to do is we need to organize ourselves. So, how do you plan for something you can't measure?
Who will organize us if the Deputy Governor cannot organize us? So when he becomes governor, he will now organize us, is what he's trying to say.